Hey guys, this is Adrian here. Now, I've just finished reading the new book published by my previous live Q&A guest, Adwoa Agyemang, who's now become a sort of friend of mine because that's what podcasting does for you, apparently. Her new book is titled Move to Ghana, 10 Practical Ways to Relocate to the Motherland. Now, because we're more acquainted, it doesn't mean that I'm going to be holding back or be biased about this review. I'm not going to hold back whatsoever. I'm going to review this book as if I don't know her. So Adra, if you're listening, sorry. So this is a new segment that we're starting at the Sound of Crowd podcast called Reviews. So on that note, if there's a book, an event, or an extended piece of content you'd like me to review, hit us up with a copy or me with an invitation and I will do the review. You can contact us at info@thesoundofcrowd.com. Now, this is the format this particular review is going to take, so I will focus on what I like, important takeaways from the piece, what I would have liked to have seen, and how many black stars. So that is, what is the book rating I would have given. So let's get straight into it. Of course, at the end, I'll tell you guys where you can pick up the copy. Now, the review. Now, I haven't read any books about relocating to Ghana. I mean, there's so many people who talk about relocating to Ghana and that they can help you and advise you. But Adra really has been in the game for a while. So, straight away, my respect does go out to her, even though I've not known her for that long. There are also a few others that I could also recommend, including my season 3 guest, Tim Swain, whose book I will leave a link in the description for you to check out. I've not read his book yet, but after getting to know the guy and interviewing him, I can assure you that his book will also give you massive value. So I will leave a link to his book. But this episode is to put the spotlight on Adwoa, so here we go. So what I like about this book, so Adwoa gives real life examples about some of these methods of relocating to Ghana. Now this really does give an authentic perspective, so it's not someone that has just copied somebody else's advice and putting it into a book, or it's coming from an authentic place, or it's coming from stories of people that she knows firsthand. So you guys are getting really good inspiring advice right here. There's also a nice recurring theme of inspiring quotes that you'll notice throughout the book, and every single quote has really hit home. So Adra, if you're listening, well done for picking out the quotes. There's a really good use of bullet points. So especially if you're someone that's trying to quickly scan the book and you really want those quick tips that you want to put to action now and now, Adra does a great job of putting some of those tips or some of this advice into bullet points so you can quickly take some of that advice and put it to action straight away. So well done again, Adra. I also love the action points. So there is a call to action pretty much at the end of every chapter. So for those of you who really want to make the most out of this book, Adra does a great job of leaving, homework for you guys to do so that you can really, get your return on investment or even make that move to Ghana successful. This book can be read in less than a day. It's not a particularly large book in terms of page numbers. So I guarantee you could hop on a plane from London to Accra, or JFK in New York to Accra, Toronto to Accra, whatever flight route that you're taking. And before you land in the motherland, right? I guarantee you will finish this book. There's also a very helpful resource section towards the end, and that will save you a lot of time, money, and effort and time wasting. So especially if you're a Ghana relocation newbie or a Ghana relocation wannabe, you will benefit highly from this section, I guarantee you. There's also a brainstorming page in each section as well, which is really, really handy space for you guys to think about every chapter that Adwoa has written in very good detail. Now, there are also reality checks that Adwoa does give the readers throughout the book. So she's very transparent in the advice that she gives, and she tells you like it is. So if you're coming from the Western world, from the UK, from the US, from Europe, etc., to Ghana, she really tells you what Ghana is like compared to how life would be as normal in the Western world. Now, here's 5 important takeaways that I would give to you without giving the book away. So you got to be thinking out the box and be entrepreneurial when it comes to wanting to move to Ghana and live there. Find your passion. I mean, what drives you? All right. What is the thing that drives you? And also what you want also is you want to be able to know the importance of planning and having a contingency in Ghana. Ghana is full of pleasant surprises and heartbreaking disappointments. So you need to plan. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail, as the people say. Know what you want from life is definitely another big takeaway from the book. And finally, make the most of time, as time waits for no man. That's another big one. So how many black stars would I give this book? So I'll give it, a reasonable, a very decent 3.5 out of 5 black stars. So 5 black stars would make it perfect. Of course, it's hard to find perfection these days, but Adwoa does give the reader a lot of information to get started. But of course, there's always going to be room for improvement. Adwoa has been very clever in the way she's written the book, and she's also left a bit of room for readers to take action and engage with her communities and networks and her businesses, so that they can feed their hunger for more content and more help when it comes to relocating to Ghana. So she does, leave people with that little bit of a cliffhanger for needing to reach out to Adwoa and her team and her brands to help them to, get even more information and help to move into Ghana. So she's done a great job with that. Now, what I would have liked to have seen some of these points. So she could have dived a bit more deeper into the details, but clearly she left some deeper insights for some of her networks, like the Move to Ghana Club, her membership for women who want to move to Ghana, etc. She could have used a lot more real life examples to expand upon some of the points given. Okay. There was some good examples there, but I would have liked seeing a bit more just to really hit the book home. There was a little bit of empty space that could have been put to better use. So Adwoa, if you're listening, I hope, you'll take some notes from this, and hopefully we'll see, a little bit more meat in some of a little bit more empty pages in the book. But all in all, it's a great read. It's definitely worth picking up. Even me, myself, as someone, I wouldn't say I'm definitely a relocation expert. I'm not. I don't call myself that. Even though people do come up to me and ask me for advice and stuff when it comes to living, moving, or setting up business, running a business in Ghana, etc. But even me, I have still learnt something from there, even though I've lived in Ghana as far back as 2011. Not 2011, 2001. That's when I first lived in Ghana. So yeah. So guys, in terms of buying and picking up the book, it's now available on Amazon Kindle, and you can get it from Amazon, from Adwoa's community, such as the Move to Ghana Club, and so on and so forth. I will leave some links in the description below. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this review, and I'll catch you in the next pod bite, I guess, right? So, or the next review. So take care. Have a good one. God bless.